Chapter 40. Normally conversations like that make me embarrassed. Not today. Instead, my worry bubble pops and out of nowhere I'm flying. I feel safe. Mom and Ken are on my side. Why did I ever think Dad could make trouble? In fact, I feel so good I wash the dishes without being asked to make my bed so the blankets don't hang below the bedspread, which, according to Mom, is a big deal. Mom and Ken are suddenly different too. Mom looks younger and Ken's back to being relaxed. It's like we live in Happyville. Late morning, Ken takes us over to Ramsey where there's an actual French bistro. Mom and Ken have fancy-sounding pasta with squid and mussels and a salad of avocado and red leaves. I have a cheeseburger and fries. Correction. A hamburger au trois fromage, a pomme frite. Still, like always, as soon as one worry cartwheels out of my brain circus, another one somersaults into the ring. This new worry starts on the road back home. What do I do about Dad? I mean, it's great knowing he's still around and cares about me, but I can hardly keep doing our secret calls. Why not? I can't take the lying. Too much stress. There's a difference between keeping a secret and lying. Doesn't feel like it. Mom won't think so either. Sooner or later she'll find out or I'll say something to Dad that will give us away. If you stop calling, Dad will be upset. I know, so what do I tell him? We get back home late afternoon. I go upstairs to do some homework while Mom and Ken take a nap. That's what they're calling it anyway. I put on my headphones, turn up the volume, and try to do math. The numbers float in front of my eyes. I look out at the barn. If I'm right, there are 2 bodies buried in there. I imagine Mr. McTavish digging the graves and Mrs. McTavish's face, dead, eyes wide open with horror. I think of Mom's face. What would she look like, dead? And Ken, and me. Stop. This is sick. I grip the sides of my desk and count to 10. It doesn't work. Something else suddenly scares me. Someone or something is in the barn watching me. Right, like when I pictured mutants behind the furnace, dogs in the cornfield, and bodies taped up in the attic? No, this is real. The corn's down. No one could get to the barn without being seen. They could have arrived last night or when we were at lunch. But who? Mr. Sinclair? He's weird, but he's not a perv. Dad? He doesn't know where we live. Cody knows. Watch your back, we know where you live. That's what his buddy Brandon said. Why would Cody do something here? To prove he can get me anywhere. He wouldn't risk it. After your fight, he'd be the main suspect. Not if he sent his gang and had an alibi. They can wait for me to step outside or break in at night. If they're in disguise, how can I prove anything? Come on, it's just your imagination. Is it? I'm nervous all through dinner, but I don't say anything. If I tell Mom and Ken, they'll think I'm hallucinating again and everything will be wrecked, just when they're starting to act like I'm normal again. I doodle a few peas with my fork. What's the matter, Mom asks. Uh-oh. Was I talking out loud? No, you've got worry written all over your face, and you've hardly said a word since coming to the table. I try to fake a smile. It's only math. There are a couple formulas I don't get. Want us to have a look after the dishes, Ken asks. Between your mom and me, we might be able to figure it out with you. Sure, I say. Having them around will keep me distracted. It did, too, but soon it's lights out. I lie in bed all night imagining the worst. Every sound is huge. The coyotes in the distance, the dogs in the wind. At Sunday breakfast, Mom and Ken catch me moving my lips. Cameron, talk to us, Mom says. You're thinking about more than a few math problems. It's nothing. If it was nothing, you wouldn't be like this. I put my spoon down and look from Mom to Ken and back again. I'm imagining something, okay? So no big deal. It's not real. It's all in my head. That's an important thing to know, Mom says. A major first step. Ken frowns, but it doesn't get rid of the fear, does it? Maybe if we knew where it was coming from, we could do something to fix it. Nice. So long as I say what I'm thinking's not real, they'll take it seriously. Mom, how do I put this? Remember when sometimes you'd think Dad was in a car in the shadows across the street? He was. Right, but you never actually saw him. I didn't need to, I knew. Okay, well, it's like that when I look in the barn. I haven't seen anyone, but I think someone's watching me. Mom tenses. Your father? I don't know who. Cody, maybe, or some of his gang? But this is all in your head, correct? I guess. I don't know. It's hard to live without fear after all your father did, Mom says, but you're safe now. All the same, this Cody kid is in the area, Ken says. We know he wouldn't really come on the property, but it doesn't stop the worry, does it? He gives me a reassuring smile. Why don't we check out the barn after breakfast to clear your mind? It's always best to face our fears. I know, and I do all the time with pretend stuff, like checking out zombies in the furnace room, but my voice trails off. I can go by myself if you'd like, Ken says. No, I don't want you getting hurt. Why would Ken get hurt, Mom asks. There's nothing in there. I say we should all go out. I've never been inside that barn. It'd be interesting. No, look, I'll go with Ken. You stay inside in case there's a problem. I mean, there won't be, but just in case. I'll have my phone. Mom and Ken exchange glances. Fine, Mom says. I'll expect a full report. Ken and I walk back to the barn. I try not to glance up at the hole in the loft. We go inside and turn on our flashlights. We scan the ground floor. Shadows roam from stall to stall. Let's start on opposite sides and go up and down the aisles till we meet in the middle, Ken says. That way, if anyone's here, he won't be able to escape. If you see anything, yell. I'll be right over. What a baby I am. With Ken here last night feels like a dream, especially with him whistling pop songs. The shadows are creepy, sure, but that's normal. I mean, it's an old barn, and it has dead bodies in it. Where are Mrs. McTavish and Matthew Fraser buried? I imagine their bones poking through the ground in the stall ahead of me, and the one after that, and the one after that, till Ken and I finally meet up. See anything, he asks? No. Good. Let's check the mow and get inside. It's cold, he said. Your mom's sure right about needing to dress warm. We start climbing the stairs, Ken first, me looking back over my shoulder even though I know no one's behind me. Please let the upstairs be empty. Please let there be nobody there either. We get to the top. What a relief. There's nothing here but the birds and the rafters. Feel better, Ken asks. I nod. Sorry for all the, No big deal. Being scared is nothing to be ashamed of. We all are from time to time. He laughs. Someday I'll have to tell you how scared I was the first time we really talked. That morning you came to my office. You were scared of me? No kidding, I thought. If this kid hates me, I'm toast with Catherine. I smile. Yeah, well, I'm a scary guy. Ask anyone. Ken gives me a pat. Okay, inside. I want coffee. He heads below. What an idiot I was. I shake my head and go to leave. At the top of the stairs, I have one last look around. A cold, sick feeling fills my stomach. When I was here before, there was an old pail on the side in the middle of the room. It's not there anymore. It's beside the hole in the wall, turned upside down like it's a stool. Cody probably used it when he was in my room. I have to tell Ken. No, hold on. What if I used it when I spotted Mr. Sinclair? It's so far back, I can't remember. I could have moved it without thinking. Probably did. One thing's for sure, though. From now on, I'm keeping my curtains closed, and I'm not going outside alone. Chapter 41. Monday morning. Mom drives me to school. I'm totally messed up about Cody spying on me, but mainly about how to break the news to Dad that we can't talk anymore. I don't want to hurt his feelings, with him so excited, but sneaking around on Mom isn't right. How do I let him down gently? At lunchtime, I take my phone and calling card into the guidance conference room and dial his number. 2 rings and he picks up. Buddy? Yeah, I've practically sat on this phone since Friday. If I was an egg, it would have hatched. Or if it was an egg, it would have hatched. I try to laugh, but it sticks in my throat. What's up, buddy? Well, Dad, there's a couple of things on my mind. Such as, Dad, I've missed you, right? Right, I've missed you too. And it's really meant a lot to talk to you. You've been great, and I wish we could talk more. We will. Dad's voice clouds over. I hear a pretty big but coming up. Yeah, see, thing is, right now isn't such a great time for us to be talking. Says who? Me, I guess. We need to take a break. Silence. Dad? Dad, are you there? I'm here, he says quietly. Good. Anyway, Dad, I want you to know it's nothing you've done. It's me. I feel weird going behind Mom's back. So your mother's the reason. I knew it. Don't let her push you around, buddy. She does that. She makes people do things they regret. No, it's not Mom. The sneaking just makes me feel creepy. In a few years, when I'm on my own, calling again would be great. Seeing you would be even better. But for now, Dad says, all cold, it's just toss your dad off a cliff. Is that what I'm hearing? Because that's what it sounds like. You want to kick me in the ditch because you don't have the balls to stand up for yourself. To say, Mom, I have a dad. I want to see him. No, it's not like that. Sure it is, buddy. She has you wrapped around her little finger. She doesn't. There's other things, lots of other things. I'm really confused right now. I need space. Space from your dad? I'm your friend, buddy. You have a problem. You tell me. I'll help. You can't. Remember that Cody guy at my school? What did he do this time? Him and his gang, I think they're spying on me. I'm not positive, but it sure feels like it. That's serious, Dad says slowly. Do you have a dog? Maybe a dog pack? A dog pack? My stomach churns. They'd bark if there were strangers around. Why are you talking about dog packs? Settle down, buddy. It's advice, that's all. You know how your mother talks about me. I'm always actually surprised she doesn't have a pack of dogs to keep me away. I start to sweat. Dad knows things. I don't know how, but he does. I have to do something. Actually, Mom did get us a dog, I lie. A guard dog. He's vicious with strangers. Like if anyone came around, he'd tear them apart. Oh? Dad sounds amused. What's his name? Rex. He's a Rottweiler. You sure about that? Of course, I'm sure. He's my dog. They let dogs in your building? Yes, my heart races. Up to 2. Mom says we should maybe get another one to keep him company. She live in a building, not a house. Yes, I stammer. Stranger dog doesn't bark when Cody's around. Sounds like a useless guard dog. We trained him to be quiet. We also have neighbors who watch out for us. Dad chuckles. What's so funny? You are. You sound so serious. I am serious. Anyway, like I said, I can't call anymore. You mean you won't, Dad says. Right. Look, I have to go. Well, buddy, you do what you have to do. So do I. What do you mean? What I said, he said in his voice low. I don't have much to live for without my buddy. Oh no, is he going to kill himself? Dad, don't be like that. I said I'd call when I'm older. Right. Dad, promise you won't do something stupid. We all do stupid things, buddy, like things that can't be fixed. Things like running away and breaking up a family. Things like lying to the people who love us. Dad, say goodbye, son. Don't worry. We'll talk again. I'm just a phone call away. The line goes dead.